Yo, what's happening everybody? Welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host Jan. I hope you're all doing well today, mate. I really do hope that il arrive à Stamford Bridge. Edouard Mendy, Frank Lampard has got his man, or Petr Cech, I suppose, has got his man. A new goalkeeper at Chelsea. The transfer window is seemingly complete. Absolutely everything sorted. Could there be another central midfielder to come in, a defensive midfielder? Maybe. Chelsea will try, but ultimately, come on. Ugh. Chelsea have won the transfer window. They've got all the attackers. They got the left back. They got Thiago Silva. They've got Edouard Mendy, an incredibly good, tall, dominant goalkeeper. Exactly what they needed to move forward with the Frank Lampard project, and Chelsea have officially announced it. I'm going to react to this signing and the announcement and what's said on the Fifth Stand app today. But like me, you probably love football, so that's a good enough reason to check out my sponsor, OneFootball. I use this app every single day, man. Not just because it's completely free, because it's ruddy brilliant. It gives me all the updates I need to know for Chelsea, the squads, the matches, the lineups, statistics, fixtures, transfer news, absolutely everything. I've got it set up for alerts of Chelsea and England, and you can use it too, man. It gives you everything you need. Click in the link in the top of the description to go check out OneFootball now. Alright then, let's get into it. So, Kepa Arrizabalaga. We're not really going to talk about him today, but he's not looked great. Even since being reintroduced into the team, he's a bit wobbly. He had a few good moments just before lockdown. Came back, wasn't great. And ever since, it's looking poor, man. Chelsea are going to keep him by all accounts. No loan, no sale. They're going to try and rebuild his confidence, hopefully rebuild some value as an asset. But it does look like Chelsea are going to turn to new signing 28-year-old Edouard Mendy. Frank Lampard had pretty much confirmed this signing the last two times he spoke to the press, but Chelsea have officially announced it now, and I want to react to what they're saying about the goalkeeper and then talk to you guys about, you know, what we can expect and when from Chelsea's new man between the sticks. So let's take to the Fifth Stand app and I'll read out what they're saying. Mendy makes Chelsea move. Chelsea Football Club has today completed the signing of goalkeeper Edouard Mendy from Rennes. The Senegalese international has penned a 5-year deal at Stamford Bridge and will compete with Kepa Arrizabalaga and Willy Caballero for a starting spot between the posts in the season ahead. To be honest, off the bat, you know, Willy Caballero, he's going to be like 40 in not so long. You think, yeah, he's very much a third choice now. But after Willy Caballero's performance in the Cup, saving loads of shots against Barnsley, good saves too, you think, you know what, Willy Caballero thinks he probably will still get some game time. He might be competing for second place over Kepa. After signing his long-term contract with the Blues, Mendy said, "I am so excited to be joining Chelsea. It's a dream for me to be part of this exciting squad and to do work with Frank Lampard and all of his coaching staff. I look forward to meeting my teammates and can't wait to get started." I know this is a generic new signing comment, but the truth is, when it comes to Edouard Mendy, you could probably believe this is a dream come true, considering he was like looking for a job 5 years ago, and now he's signing for Chelsea, playing, you know, near Thiago Silva, Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, for, you know, footballing legend Frank Lampard in the top echelons of the Premier League. You can believe him when he says this is a dream come true, and it really is a nice story, man. On signing Mendy, Chelsea director Marina Granovskaya said, "As soon as Petr Cech and our technical team identified Edouard as the most suitable goalkeeper to complement our existing group, there was only one player we wanted to bring in. Edouard arrives following a season of real success with Rennes. He is ambitious for more and we welcome him into this club." The story on the Fifth Stand app goes on and gives you a bit of background on Edouard Mendy. It's pretty long, but I urge you guys to go check it out. He's had a pretty meteoric rise. But what Marina Granovskaya said there is really, really important. What Chelsea were looking for to suit this group is the specific weaknesses in this Chelsea defence, this Chelsea backline, Chelsea team, not claiming crosses from Kepa, not commanding your area, not coming out at the right time, and being intimidated in the 6-yard box. This was all problems for Chelsea. We know Chelsea's most successful goalkeepers have been Tool, you know, most recently of course Petr Cech and Thibaut Courtois, dominating the area, especially that's what works in the Premier League. It's all very well being a good shot stopper. Kepa is, granted when he's in low confidence, but he is ultimately, like, he's naturally got good reflexes. But you need more than that. You need to be commanding. You need to come out and claim balls, whether it's crosses, set pieces, whatever. Do you know what I mean? And you need a calm head. Edouard Mendy has been excellent at that. Of course, he's very tall. Of course, he's got a very wide wingspan and will be good at saving. But just to come out, take control of situations, superb. For me, it does look like the centre-back partnership in Chelsea for this season. Unless Tomori muscles his way in, which he absolutely could do, I suspect it will start as Kurt Zouma and Thiago Silva. Of course, that's great because them two and Edouard Mendy can all parlez-vous de française together. They can speak French, communicate, and have some cohesion defensively in this Chelsea backline. It makes a lot of sense for me. Now, Frank Lampard maintains he's not coming in to immediately be the first team goalkeeper. We don't want to knock Kepa's confidence, and we want to create the air of you're competing against each other to make each other better. And that goes to Mendy as well, because although he knows he comes in form when Kepa's out of form, he will be aware that Chelsea did spend 71 or whatever it was million pounds on Kepa. Regardless, that's going to be in Edouard Mendy's head. So he knows he's come from pretty much nothing in many ways. Hopefully he doesn't, because it's not the right mentality, but he may have a residual inferiority complex. So they need to come in and both prove themselves. But let's be honest, none of us are going to be surprised if Mendy is just the first team goalkeeper moving forwards and we see less and less of Kepa, maybe rotated in. And to be honest, when it comes to Rita Balaga, that's going to be an interesting narrative to see how Chelsea navigate that in the next year or so in terms of getting some money back on him. Who knows, Kepa might become brilliant again and become Chelsea's first team goalkeeper, and it could be a great success story. I'm not banking on that, but who knows? Personally, I'm amped. Mendy looks like a great goalkeeper. He looks like he could work very well in the Premier League, and he looks like I've said many times, he sorts out a lot of Chelsea's problems. I'm very excited to see him there. And at this point, I know Chelsea are looking for a CDM, and with Kai Havertz seemingly being that free number 10 and Frank Lampard looking like he wants to build the entire team around Kai Havertz, understandably, there is a kind of shout for a more proper CDM player that can sit on front of the back four and just anchor, let Kante roam. Someone a bit different, like a Declan Rice, that can just sit. You'd understand why Chelsea are still going in for Declan Rice this window, or maybe someone similar, but ultimately, man, Chelsea have absolutely dominated and won the transfer window, and they've completed this set in my eyes. I think this is like the 8th signing now, possibly more, I can't keep count. It's an absolute madness. But anyway, what do you guys think? I'm keen to get your thoughts and opinions on Edouard Mendy. Are you excited? What do you think of the player? Do you see him slotting in immediately as Chelsea's first team goalkeeper? I want to hear it all. Get down into the comment section below and express your thoughts, feelings and opinions on this signing. Of course, if you have enjoyed the video, please do show some support to your boy by dropping a like on this video and subscribe if you're new, because man, Football Therapy is getting closer and closer and closer to 100,000 subscribers. I'm so humbled and thankful for your support, man. This still feels like such a new project to me, but we're nearly there, so if you haven't subbed, please consider doing so. What else, man? You can follow me on social media at Football Yannick. That's it, boys. Up the Chelsea, we move. This team's evolving. Enjoy the football, and I'll see you later.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought. Body bag the verse, outlined in chalk. In my life seen trouble, hustle on the double. Silence on the trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo, chick like to guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble. I only love this paper, sorry I don't. I laugh me, baby.